How y'all doing, everybody? This is RadioRebelEars.com with a special guest, Alyx Ransom. Her single 10-Piece came out not too long ago.
Yes.
We also got Fist Bump, Trap Dollars, and she's already topping on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Being on a playlist on Apple Music is not a small feat.
I'll be honest, like, I'm grateful for everything. Any opportunity that I have, any performance that I get to do, like how we here tonight, I'm really just grateful and thankful to be able to do it. It's a lot of fun for me. So, of course, getting to be on a playlist that I listen to literally every day, it's kind of like surreal. Like, I think a lot of the things that have been happening lately, it's just been kind of like, oh, okay, that's where we at with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't necessarily take it too serious, but I take it serious at the same time because it's like I'm grateful, but at the same time, I also just want to keep moving, keep going, like keep grinding. So I don't necessarily take any of the, small accolades or the big ones like too much to heart because I know as much as people love me now, eventually people might not love me like this, forever. The more people that, get to know me and listen to my music, everybody don't like the type of music that I make and, the bad bitchism that I represent. So I'm prepared for each side.
Yeah, that's why you got your own community, your own followers, because they love you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I see it too, especially, PCMG, shout out to them, Clay James, Pimp Sweet Tooth. You got a good foundation.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about when you as an artist, when you're in a session, how's that go?
I would say when I'm in a session, it's very intense because before I was rapping, I was writing. So I approach making records more from like a writer standpoint than like an artist. So I'm definitely into collabing. I'm definitely the type of person, like, I'm gonna get all in your space and be like, what do you say? Oh, how does it feel? Like, I get real artsy. And also because I started off singing opposed to rapping, I've been singing majority of my life. So when I'm in the studio with other rappers, I'm definitely still in that space of like trying to learn, like see what I can, just pick up from them, just so I could brush up on my skills and my confidence.
So do you have like your certain producers or engineers that you hold tight to?
Yes, my favorite engineer is going to be Lex on the board. My favorite engineer producer is going to be Sauce Lord Rich. Me and Sauce are cooking up. I mean, I can't even say it's a project because at this point we like 30 records in. We just started recording last fall and we going crazy. Yeah, so it's like a good duo. I don't want to say like me seeing 10, but like, that's what it's giving. So that's what we've been working on.
Okay. Well, I do want to say congratulations, going to South by Southwest next month.
I'm so ready. I got 7 stages right now.
I know you told me that. I was like, woo.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
That's some work too because, you could perform here and there, but actually going from one stage to the next. Yeah, so how you gonna keep that energy going?
Well, I be in the gym, so I definitely got a little bit of a regimen that I have going on right now just to prepare me. Gotta get that cardio. I definitely be lifting weights so my mental can be where it needs to be by the time I get there. But I really just feel like if I'm mentally prepared, I'll be fine because your mind will get you through a lot of shit. I done been tired plenty of times before, but when it comes down to it, you literally never know who gonna see you at South by Southwest. So you just gotta be prepared.
So the song plays.
Oh yeah, song play, song don't play.
What is something we can expect in the near future from you? Of course, you just released 10-Piece. Of course, you have South by Southwest Lockdown. What's something we can expect in the near future from you?
Well, definitely more placements, like how I got Fist Bump placed. I definitely have more things like that on the way. I have a project that I did with Lex and Tasha Couture, so that's gonna drop soon. And then all of the new music that I've been creating, like the end of last year and this year, is gonna drop immediately after that. So, and that's the new project is with Sauce Lord Rich. He's producing, engineering, executive producing. We in the lab, we not motherfucking playing. So it's just gonna be like projects. I really just gotta get this music out. Like I said, I started off as a writer, so I have a lot of music, and I love to record before anything. That's why I started in like music in the game. So if I'm in the studio and I'm getting to work, I'm happy. But I gotta get that music out because then I'm making more music and it's just like music on top of music on top of music.
That consistency,
yeah.
Outside of music, what is something that you do when you possibly get writer's block? Or do you get that?
I definitely have gotten writer's block before. I think it's definitely mental, like I said. But one thing that really helps me is either hanging out with my mom. Like, I'll go wherever she's at. We're going to kick it. We're going to hang out. My mom reminds me of who the fuck I am. Like, my mom going to be like, Alyx, now what the hell you mean you got writer's block? What? No, we're not doing that. You know, and she's also a life coach. So she just knows how to ask certain questions to pull you out of whatever you're going through. And then, of course, kicking it with my girls. Like, I want to go to El Malo. I want to party. I want to hear the music, get my tequila drink, roll up, have a good time, dance all fucking night. And then when you go out, especially in Atlanta, you gonna see some shit. You might walk down the street on Edgewood, see somebody with a whole chopper with their music playing loud as fuck, and you go in a spot and it's just crazy ratchet. You might go to another place that's super fancy and bougie. So I like to use their real life inspiration when I'm going through moments like that.
Oh yeah, it's much well needed, especially we was talking about, you know, you get your release from your mom or when you're out with your girls. Because someone told me they stopped writing because they couldn't figure anything to write. Their creativity just went away.
No, I think it's always something to write about.
Yeah.
Even if you're watching TV or if you, like I said, out with your friends, if you talking to your friends. I honestly draw a lot of inspiration from my friends or things that I'm going through. Like, I was just going through a situation last week and I was like, I can't wait till I go to the studio with Sauce because I got to get this shit off my chest. And then once I do that, I'm good. Like, I could be literally going through anything. Once I record, once I talk about it and then record, I just feel better. So that's one of the main reasons why I know, like, I have to continue doing music, writing music, recording music. That's the base for me because if not, I probably am gonna fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
Pop dollars when I could went to jail is real life. So you know what I'm saying? It's like I just gotta talk about doing it now instead of doing it and then talking about it.
Yeah, music can be very therapeutic. It depends on what you do with it. You know, you can make something ratchet, you can make something peaceful, you can make something that is meant for one person, but you know, it's how you interpret it.
I'm a little melting pot.
You're a melting pot.
Yeah.
You like to mix it all in.
It's like a gumbo. You know, if here you're gonna shake your ass, then I might, you know, cut somebody out.
Yeah.
Then, you know, we gonna go to the party. Then we gonna go to the cookout with your mama and them, do a little line dance. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Work out to it.
Make a song for the person you cussed out, like, hey, I apologize, this song's for you.
Apologize.
Or not, you know.
No.
No?
We standing on it. You got to stand on that.
You got to stand on business.
Yeah, every time. Yeah.
Hey, that's good, though. Hey, now I know.
Yeah. I'm definitely one of them type of people. I said it. It is what it is. How you feel? Should I apologize? Okay.
Should you?
You got to make it. I make my own decisions, like, if I'm going to apologize.
Yeah. Like with me, you know, I'm the same way. I can't even lie. Someone mess with you and you thinking about apologize, you might be like, you know what? Let me put that apology in the back burner.
Yeah, you know, you got to pray on it, journal, meditate.
Yeah, give it a God.
Exactly.
So another thing I do want to talk to you is, do you have a single with Clay James?
Well, I don't have a single right now. We do have a very, very fire record that Zaytoven produced that it need to be on the way. You know, it's very hard. We performed it at TakeOff Tuesdays. Yeah. So that's, you know, one of my favorites. But we also have hella music with Sauce Lord Rich. So it's either like something that he might have did that I hopped on or that I did that he hopped on. I also got features with Pimp Sweet Tooth as well. So, yeah. And Charlize J as well. So, you know, I'm pretty much about to have all my PCMG features done. Me and Lex got some shit on the way as well. Oh, you already got, we got some shit on the way as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear that.
All my projects together, then all my features gonna start coming out.
Okay. So the last two things I want to ask you, what is 2 of your goals for this year that you have in mind?
For this year, I would love to open up for a big artist, like, you know, performing like a bigger type of platform. I was a member of Levi Johnson, so we did get the opportunity to open up for like the Migos and Chris Brown, and that's that shit. Like, just like, I love performing. I'm perform anywhere. I'll perform in your kitchen. But being on the big stage with them lights coming at you and the energy from the crowd, even if they don't know you, they're still there and they with you, and it's a crazy feeling. So that's something that I would love to do this year. And then I also really want to do like some voiceover work. So like cartoons, I would really love to get into that. That's one of my goals this year. Even if I don't like, place anything with it, I definitely want to start just getting more into that lane and figuring out how to make my stamp in that next. Because that will be next for me after I solidify myself in music. I want to do some cartoons.
Hey, nothing wrong with cartoons.
Oh,
so,
trust me.
Performing on a big stage and doing voiceover before the end of the year.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Okay. And the last thing I want to ask you, hey, put it in the air.
Yes.
Manifest it.
Manifesting.
Yeah. So the last thing I do want to ask you is there anything that you can give for upcoming artists? Like a little gem that you can give out?
Be outside. Stop playing. I feel like everybody right now, especially like people are asking me like, how do you do this? And do I need this? And da-da-da-da. And it's like, y'all, if you be outside and you not scared to just do your shit and do your best shit. Like, don't just be half-ass and outside. Like, come correct. You will get discovered. This is Atlanta. Like, a lot of the big artists right now, and even just in history, have came from Atlanta is for a reason, because the people that really are, executives, A&Rs, all that type of stuff, they're not scared to be outside. They're gonna pull up to places where you really wouldn't expect for them to be, or their cousin gonna be there, and if you did your shit and you on your shit, they're gonna be like, oh my God, you need da-da-da-da-da. So that would be my biggest gem. Just get outside, perform, pull up to TakeOff Tuesdays.
Hey,
we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for TakeOff Tuesdays.
Hey, shout out to King Fresh. Shout out to him.
I wouldn't be in this room if it wasn't for TakeOff Tuesdays. I want to be very clear, because Rockly saw me. TakeOff Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's a small world, but it's a big pond.
Yeah.
Like everybody who knows the right people working together, and they just want to see everybody else succeed while they're succeeding. It's amazing to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do want to say I appreciate you, Alyx, for your time. Thank you for
pulling up on us.
Oh, yeah, I got to. Hey, I'm outside.
Fine shit only. By the time y'all see this, it's going to be out. Screamable. Yeah. I am Alyx. Streaming. Fine shit only. Y'all see it.
Hey, from everybody at Rebel Ears, I want to tell y'all thank you for listening and watching. Keep tuning in.